Welcome to Every Day with Jesus for October 4th. Memorize and obey. Psalm 119, verse 9. Let's look that up. Okay, I love Psalm 119. So as usual, I'm going to back it up a little bit. We're going to start with verse 1. Blessed are they whose ways are blameless and walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are they who keep his statutes and seek him with all their heart. They do nothing wrong. They walk in his ways. Verse 4. You have laid down precepts that are to be fully obeyed. Verse 5. Oh, that my ways were steadfast in obeying your decrees. I'm going to skip to verse 7. I will praise you with an upright heart as I learn your righteous laws. Okay, I want to read something else to you real quick. This is the Dr. David Jeremiah Study Bible, and I've really been enjoying it. So sometimes I'll look up a little bit more about the verses. So real quick, we read verse 4 and 5, and I'm going to read you what this says. This is coming from verse 4. Precepts are oral or written declarations of what God expects. The original meaning carries the idea of fixed, appointed, designed, suggesting that people must submit to the established expectations of a sovereign God or suffer the consequences. And then verse 5 has the word decrees, and he talks about that. Decrees come from a root word meaning to hew, cut in, engrave, inscribe. Therefore, the word decree came to mean what is ordained, prescribed, or enacted. I thought it was pretty good to understand what a precept and a decree is, don't you? Okay, back to Psalm 119. Now we're actually going to do verse 9, the verse we're supposed to do. How can a young man keep his way pure? By living according to your word, the precepts and the laws and the decrees, right? I'm going to go ahead and read 9 and 10, bonus verse. I seek you with all my heart. Do not let me stray from your commands. I have hidden your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. That is Psalm 119, verse 11. I'm going to read that one again. It's a great one to memorize. I have hidden your word in my heart that I might not sin against you. Memorize and obey. There are many ways that health-conscious folks try to ensure the purity of their physical bodies and improve their health. Eating organically grown foods, drinking pure water, breathing clean air, engaging in cleansing fasts, cutting out junk food, all are ways to help detox our body. They are really good. Our world grows less pure from a physical standpoint every day due to pollution and other toxicities. But what about our spiritual life? Our world certainly seems to grow more spiritually toxic all the time, and it is impossible to avoid encountering snares and temptations. So, how do we keep our spiritual body pure? The psalmist had a solution. Store up God's word in our heart so that we might not sin against him, and apply the wisdom and direction his word offers into our life. Psalm 119, verses 9 and 11. See, it's good I read those extra verses in there. Think about it. If we obey, which is applying God's word, we won't choose to sin. And if we memorize, store up God's word, it will be within a thought's reach when we are faced with temptation. The more we live in God's word, the purer our life will be in the midst of a toxic world. That is so true. I mean, and the thing is, you have to just fill up every day. You can't just fill up on Sunday, which is why it's so important to be doing daily Bible study and the devotions and praying and all of that, because every day we need to fill ourselves up so we can go out into that toxic world and be really strong. Otherwise, the world, if we're empty, the world's going to fill us up with all their toxicity, and then you're going to be toxic, which you don't want to be. So I really encourage you to spend time, just make it a priority. You know, like I said at the very beginning when I started this, have a place, have your little pens, have your water, have your extra books or your study Bible or whatever, have everything ready. So it's so easy just to, go and do your little Bible study or devotion, because the devil and the world are going to be pulling at you, trying not to get you to do that. So always remember Psalm 19, it's a great one to read, that we want to be following his decrees and laws because he knows best. Hope you have a great day being obedient to the one who created you, and we'll see you tomorrow. You can order your own copy of the Every Day with Jesus devotional book by going to davidjeremiah.org or by calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would love to answer any questions you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. And I hope you go out and shine for Him today. See you tomorrow.